On October 30th, I opened YouTube and the first thing I saw was a 12-minute Animal Crossing update. Curious, I clicked on it and was blown away at all the content additions they announced. And when I thought it couldn't get any better, there were still 6 minutes left. This must have been divine inspiration or something for them to release this info first of all on my birthday, but also just releasing it, period. This is the biggest piece of information we've gotten from Nintendo since Echoes of Wisdom, in my opinion, and I want to break down everything I am excited for and why this gives me hope for Nintendo's other games. I'm Mr. Z, and this is Zelda Discussions. Let's get into it. The first bit of info was about the Switch 2 edition of the game. It's not much to write home about, thankfully. You get better graphics, which isn't super necessary because these graphics are actually amazing on Switch 1. You also get the ability to play online with 12 people instead of just 8, and the ability to use the mouse controls in the house editor and custom designs, and the megaphone item, which allows you to call out to one of your villagers, and they tell you where they are. I'm sad the megaphone is locked to the Switch 2 edition, but honestly it's not that big of a deal. But that was actually it for the Switch 2 edition. The rest of the presentation was for both versions of the game, and they added so much to it. We get to have Rossetti come clean off the set area of land from flowers and furniture. We can craft in bulk. What? They added the hotel on the pier, which is basically a free version of the Happy Home Paradise DLC. And then they added the slumber feature of the game, where you get to go full-on Inception and create 3 entirely new islands, essentially quadrupling the entire game. And here, all the renovations like bridges and slopes are free, so you don't have to pay Nook a bajillion bells just to renovate your island. And it gets better. Each user can do 3 islands each. So assuming you have your own Switch with 8 users, you get 24 islands per console. This eliminates the disappointment that my brothers and I had when we first played the game and learned that it was 1 island per console, and that we couldn't do anything because my mom was the island rep. Now, all the secondary users on a communal Switch can make their own islands too, and then we can also come together and make these islands together online. This will finally give me something to do again. I spent quite a while on my island, but ran out of things to do after completely redesigning it, and was considering saving up for another Switch so I could have another island. But with me having 2 accounts to myself on my Switch, I gained access to 6 more islands without having to spend a dime. Just that alone made me fill my trousers, but it gets better. They allowed you crazy people who need more than 5,000 storage slots to upgrade to 9,000. Also, we can finally put trees, flowers, and bushes in our storage, whereas we couldn't before for whatever reason. And then finally, there were the collaboration items. We are getting the ability to buy all of Nintendo's old toys and consoles with the ability to play some of the old games on them, given you have a Switch Online membership. Also, we are getting the most random thing ever, Lego furniture. Yes, Lego. And then, what made me fill my pants a second time was the addition of the Zelda stuff. We are getting all of the old Zelda furniture items that were in the 3DS Animal Crossing that I've been wanting in New Horizons for years, as well as a butt ton of new ones too. And we get Tolan and Minoru from Tears of the Kingdom as villagers in the game too. And finally, we are also getting Splatoon items in the game, as well as 2 villagers who are dressed like Shiver and Fry from Splatoon 3. This update is absolutely massive, and Nintendo could have locked it to the Switch 2 edition or made it paid DLC for both versions, but they didn't. They chose not to. They chose to make it free for all their fans who have loved this game for almost 6 years. This gives me hope for Nintendo again. If they are willing to make something accessible to both console players with the care and quality that this has, and chose to do it for free, then they may continue making games for both consoles for a little while going forward, and will probably make some really good newer games that will make people like me want to get the Switch too. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like and subscribe if you're interested. What do you guys think about this update? Are you as pumped as I am? Let me know in the comments or in my new Discord server. You guys are all appreciated and loved. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.